Ammad stood in the middle of his new apartment, a single cardboard box at his feet. The silence was different from the noisy comfort of his family home. It was the quiet of a new beginning, a blank page waiting to be filled. The first few days were a blur of unpacking and excitement. He arranged his books, set up his desk, and even bought a small plant. He felt like a master of his own domain, a king of his little castle. But then came the first night. The plant wilted a little, and the food in his fridge mysteriously disappeared. He tried to cook a simple meal, but the rice turned to mush and the vegetables were still crunchy. He missed the familiar smells of his mother's cooking and the sound of his father's laughter. The quiet of the apartment no longer felt like a blank page, it felt like a heavy blanket. The next day, he decided to try something different. He called his mother and asked for her famous curry recipe. She laughed and walked him through it, step by step, over the phone. The curry wasn't perfect, but it was delicious. He ate it at his small table, and for the first time, the quiet felt different. It was a peaceful quiet, a quiet of accomplishment. The next challenge was laundry. He stared at the machine, a confusing array of buttons and settings. He tried to remember what his father had told him, but it was all a jumble of words. He decided to just try. He pressed a button, then another, and hoped for the best. When the cycle finished, he pulled out his clothes. They were clean, a little wrinkled, but clean. He realized that being an adult wasn't about knowing everything. It was about trying, even when you were scared, and learning from your mistakes. It was about finding your own way. His apartment wasn't just a place to live anymore. It was his home. And he was ready to fill it with new memories, new challenges, and new triumphs.